Elon Musk's vision for humanity. Settling on Mars and beyond. 2 decades since SpaceX was founded. The ambition to colonize Mars is more than just a dream for Elon Musk, it is an obsession that shapes his every decision. But what makes a billionaire willing to bet everything on this harsh red planet? Is it a vision beyond his time or just a crazy dream? Let's explore Elon Musk's journey to conquer Mars and the meaning behind this bold ambition. As early as 2007, Elon Musk publicly declared his personal goal of enabling humans to explore and settle on Mars, the closest rocky planet to Earth besides Venus. His ambitious dream has been realized through a series of moves such as investing heavily in rocket technology and studying the Red Planet. In 2013, during a keynote speech at the South by Southwest event, he declared, "I want to die on Mars, but not on impact." Mr. Musk, 53, has directed SpaceX employees to delve into the design and details of a city on Mars. According to sources of the New York Times, a team is planning small dome-shaped habitats using special materials. Another team is working on spacesuits that can withstand the harsh environment of Mars, while a medical team is even exploring whether humans could have children there. The initiatives, which are still in their early stages, are a testament to Musk's growing optimism about a Mars colony. In 2016, he said it would take 40 to 100 years for a self-sustaining civilization to form on the planet. But in April, Musk told SpaceX employees that he now hopes to have 1 million people living there in about 20 years. Elon Musk is known for his eccentricities, unpredictable actions and inscrutable thinking. But his vision of life on Mars takes his seemingly limitless ambitions to their most extreme, or some would say absurd, levels. No one has ever set foot on the planet. NASA doesn't expect to send humans to Mars before the 2040s. And if humans do get there, they'll find barren terrain, freezing temperatures, dust storms, and an unbreathable atmosphere. So why is Musk putting all his energy and hope into a plan that seems impossible or even suicidal? Planetary vision or crazy dream? Musk has been fascinated by Mars since he was 10 years old, after reading Isaac Asimov's 1951 science fiction novel, Foundation. In the story, the protagonist builds a colony across the galaxy to save humanity from the collapse of an interstellar empire. They find a planet far from the center of the galaxy and try to preserve human knowledge and civilization there while the center of the galaxy is collapsing. Musk said in a 2013 interview for a science video. According to a 2023 episode of Lex Fridman's podcast, the billionaire's primary reason for wanting to go to Mars and beyond is for the survival of the species. He has also reiterated this repeatedly in podcasts with Joe Rogan. According to Musk, the sun is constantly expanding. It will eventually, though very slowly, heat up the Earth, boil away the oceans, and turn it into a Venus clone where life as we know it cannot exist. If we don't become an interplanetary civilization and expand beyond our solar system, the destruction of all life on Earth is certain. It could take just 500 million years, just over 10% of the time Earth has been around. If life took more than 10% of that time to evolve on Earth, it wouldn't survive, he argues. The sun grows and shrinks in a relatively steady cycle. According to NASA, when the sun runs out of fuel, in about 5 billion years, it will expand into a red giant star, engulfing several planets in the solar system. The SpaceX boss claims that if humanity can explore other star systems, our explorers will likely discover evidence of a large group of civilizations that died out long ago because they never left their home planet. For civilization to survive, Musk says, it must have an interplanetary base. He jokingly notes that dinosaurs became extinct because they didn't have spaceships. In short, if humanity can't figure out how to migrate to other planets so that we have a plan B and plan C outside of our home planet, it's just a matter of time before some unfortunate event occurs that wipes us all out. That could be World War III, the collapse of civilization, climate change, or population collapse. One concept he mentioned on his podcast with Joe Rogan is the Great Filter. Essentially, this concept is part of a group of hypotheses proposed to explain the Fermi paradox, that there are billions and billions of planets in the universe, but we have not been able to detect any traces of other civilizations. The Great Filter argues that life from its inception, until it becomes intelligent, then possesses the ability to communicate interplanetarily or travel interstellar. All go through countless events that cause them to die young, and reach the civilization like ours today is extremely rare. As a science fiction and fantasy enthusiast, Elon Musk has a vision of a species, rather than a planet. A popular theory in science fiction and astronomy is that, after an intelligent species has achieved sufficient technological potential, it can destroy other intelligent species to ensure its own survival. This idea has been discussed in the works of Fred Saberhagen, Gregory Benford, Greg Bear, and Lou Sixon. The reasons behind this action can be due to territorial expansion, greed, fear, aggression, or simply energy needs. Once a civilization's population and energy needs have exceeded that of its parent planet or star. To avoid the potential threat from an unfriendly civilization, one main direction is to become a civilization capable of building interstellar colonies, taking offense as defense, and not putting all its eggs in one basket. This is the first time in Earth history that life can expand beyond the planet. That window is open. Now it could be open for a long time or it could be open for a short time. The smart move is to make life interplanetary while it's still possible. Musk said, "The choice of Mars is no coincidence. SpaceX's ultimate goal is not Mars, but interstellar travel, though that's unlikely to happen while Musk is alive. The reason Mars was chosen is largely because of gravity. Earth is humanity's only home, but it's also its prison. It takes a lot of energy and thrust to launch a spacecraft from the blue planet, which costs a lot of money, time, and manpower. SpaceX successfully recovered the rocket booster, a historic step for the aerospace industry. With only about 38% of Earth's gravity and a thinner atmosphere, launching spacecraft from Mars would require much less energy and thrust than Earth. This makes building and launching interstellar ships from a colony on Mars more feasible. In addition, Mars has a number of resources available, such as water, ice, and mineable elements, which could support long-term life and the construction of technology on site. This would not only reduce the cost of transportation from Earth, but would also facilitate the self-production of interstellar spacecraft in the future. Although interstellar travel is a far-fetched goal, establishing a colony on Mars is considered a necessary first step towards realizing that dream. Existential concerns. The Sun and the Great Filter. Musk emphasizes the urgency of expanding beyond the planet to ensure humanity's survival. The Sun is expanding, he says, and in a few billion years it will make Earth uninhabitable. This is not a distant threat. Musk warns that if humanity does not become an interplanetary civilization, any number of catastrophic events, from climate change to nuclear war to depopulation, could quickly wipe us out. He refers to the concept of the Great Filter to explain why so few civilizations have made it through the evolutionary stages of survival. According to Musk, becoming an interplanetary civilization is the only way to get through this Great Filter. The limits and challenges of vision. Elon Musk and SpaceX are taking bold steps to conquer Mars, with Starship at the center. This is the most powerful and largest launch system ever, standing 120 meters tall, with a thrust of nearly 8.000 tons, a feat in the history of space technology. Starship is not only a technical achievement but also a testament to SpaceX's ability to turn the impossible into reality. Among the Starship Super Heavy test flights with 2 explosions in the first 4 test flights, the 5th test launch on October 13 was an important milestone. After 7 minutes of launch, the Super Heavy rocket stage landed precisely near the Mechazilla Tower and was successfully captured by the robot arm. This is the first time in the history of space industry that the booster stage of a heavy rocket has landed precisely and been captured by the robot arm of the Mechazilla Tower. The success has bolstered confidence in the ability to reuse rockets, reducing costs and increasing the feasibility of future missions. Musk has laid out a detailed roadmap, including unmanned flights to Mars within 2 years to test the reliability of landings. Before the first human flights in 4 years, it is expected that a self-sufficient city on Mars could be built within 20 years. However, these claims, while inspiring, are often criticized as absurd, even by experts such as NASA, which predicts that human flights to Mars will not be possible until 2040. The cost of conquering Mars is estimated to far exceed the $280 billion NASA spent on the Apollo moon program. Although Musk's personal fortune is estimated at $250 billion. This is not enough to complete the project. Instead, Musk will have to rely on cooperation from both the public and private sectors. However, it is his outlandish statements that have captured attention and fueled global discussions about the future of space. Elon Musk has long been known for pushing the boundaries of technology and making the impossible a reality. SpaceX, with a series of achievements, from the reusable Falcon rocket to the Starlink satellite internet project, has demonstrated its ability to realize grand ambitions. The Starship, Super Heavy system not only serves the goal of sending people to Mars, but is also capable of taking astronauts to the moon and acting as a mobile space station. The future version of Starship is designed to have living space several stories high, complete with amenities such as a running track and a movie theater. Each trip can carry 100 passengers to Mars. Although the journey will take 9 months, Starship could open up the opportunity to build an interplanetary civilization. However, it also faces many harsh challenges. The barren terrain of Mars, the harsh climate and the unbreathable atmosphere pose big questions about long-term survival. Issues such as creating a living environment, providing food, water and energy for the population are difficult problems. Moreover, building a self-sustaining civilization requires huge resources and time. Meanwhile, critics say that Musk's ambition is unrealistic, even a waste of resources. When Earth still has a series of problems to solve, Musk not only sees Mars as a plan B for humanity but also a foundation for us to explore further star systems. According to him, expanding beyond the solar system is not only about survival but also brings opportunities to learn, develop and maintain artificial intelligence as well as human knowledge. However, is this a sustainable strategy or just a crazy dream? The success or failure of this vision will not only shape SpaceX's history, but also determine the future of humanity. However, to date, the only celestial body humans have set foot on besides Earth is the Moon. Sending humans to Mars will be much more difficult, let alone establishing a self-sustaining civilization there. Several other scientists and billionaires have repeatedly criticized Elon Musk as crazy, wasteful and stupid, but perhaps only time will tell whether they are frogs trying to hold back another frog from jumping out of the well. Whether you support him or are skeptical, there is no denying that Elon Musk has opened a global conversation about the limits of human capability. His vision challenges us to think, is humanity brave enough to push the limits of the planet and change our own destiny? Or will we remain inhabitants of an increasingly fragile Earth? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on more inspiring stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.